History of chess. Chess as we know it today was born out of the Indian game Chaturanga before the 600s AD. The game spread throughout Asia and Europe over the coming centuries, and eventually evolved into what we know as chess around the 16th century. One of the first masters of the game was a Spanish priest named Ruy Lopez. Although he didn't invent the opening name after him, he analyzed it in a book he published in 1561. Chess theory was a primitive back then that Lopez advocated the strategy of playing with the sun in your opponent's eyes. First official world champion. Wilhelm Stennisson, an Austrian master and the first official world champion. He held the title from 1886 to 1894 after dominating the chess scene for decades before. He was undefeated in match play for over 30 years. In 1859 to 1961, both attacking performances in the Vienna City Championships earned him the nickname Austrian Murphy. From 1873 to 1882, Stennis went on a historic 25-game winning streak. In the early 1870s, he introduced a new style of play and is subsequently regarded as the father of positional chess. Chess set. Chess set consists of a chessboard and white and black chess pieces for playing chess. There are 16 pieces of each color, 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, and 8 pawns. Extra pieces may be provided for use in promotion, most commonly 1 extra queen per color. Chess pieces. The most familiar and popular pieces follow the Stanton pattern, first registered in 1849 by Nathaniel Cook. Stanton pieces are required for most tournaments. They are normally made from wood or plastic, although other materials can be used. Chessboard. On the chessboard, the squares are 1.25 inches and the size of the king's base is 1.3 inches. Squares with a size of 57 mm are usually ideal for pieces in this age range. The darker squares on the chessboard can vary from black to dark green, or brown. The lighter colored squares can either be white or off-white in color. Chess table. For tournaments, the size of the table must have a minimum length twice that of an actual chessboard, and the width should be 15 to 20 centimeters more than that of a chessboard. For 5 tournaments, players must use a table that is 120 by 80 centimeters. For both players, the height of the table and chair has to be comfortable. It is necessary that chairs and tables do not make any noise while players play. Chess clock. Chess clock consists of 2 adjusting clocks with buttons to stop one clock while starting the other, so that the 2 clocks never run simultaneously. Chess clocks are used in chess and other 2-player games where the players move in turn. The purpose is to keep track of the total time each player takes for their own moves, and ensure that neither player delays the game. Score sheets. To reproduce chess moves, it is important to keep a score sheet, especially in tournaments and matches. Usually these are distributed to players at the start of every round. However, most players prefer to record their individual scores in chess bag. Apart from the above-mentioned equipment, you should also have a chess bag, which makes it a lot easier to carry your board, clock, pieces, and other equipment. This is especially important for tournament players in the United States. Newer tournaments provide players with all necessary equipment. In chess, in order to win, you need a lot of focus on how a strategy to defeat your opponent. Visualization, the ability to see in your mind the positions reached when certain moves are made, without making them on the board. Calculation, ability to calculate the consequence of your opponent's move, as well as the consequence of your intended move. Tactics, a move or forced combination of moves, whereby you achieve an objective. Such objectives mostly refer to winning material or giving checkmate, but can also refer to strategic objectives. Using a tactic to secure a good square for your piece. Evaluation or analysis, ability to tell who has a better position and to specify which aspects of the position favors you, which aspect favors your opponent, and make a call to say which side has favorable winning chances, throwing chances, or whether the position is dynamic or unbalanced or unclean. Strategy tactics. Grow from a superior position. If you cannot reach superior positions, you won't get the opportunity to demonstrate your tactical powers. The purpose of your strategy is to achieve a superior position. Openings are various chess players have their favorite openings, which they know in depth. Endgames is very different from the opening and middle game, mainly because the issue of